Hello everyone. So a lot of you guys had been asking me how I made this audio visualizer thing on my gaming background, and I thought I'll tell you guys how because there's actually a lot of you guys who had asked me about this. Okay, so not gonna waste your time now. Here's how I made it. So first off, unfortunately, it is not made in Alight Motion. Yes, I know that's disappointing. I use an alternative application, which it is called Vibely. I'm sure it is available in both App Store and Play Store. I'm not sure about Play Store though, because I've only looked up on it on App Store. And what's good news about this is the application is free, but of course there are some limitations. But you know what? That's fair enough, you know? Okay, so let's just begin with the tutorial. So I'm going to open the Vibely application. We can just close this. So this is the first look that we can see here when we just open the application. So down below we can see a music button. So let's just press that, and there's gonna be multiple choices you can pick here, which is the extract from video, add from files, or search on SoundCloud. I don't know about the Spotify previews. I don't understand how this works. But yeah, what I usually pick is the extract from video because it's much easier for me to choose the music that I like. What I usually do is I go onto YouTube and I search the music that I like. So when you get to the video that you want to record the audio, I'm using an iPad right now. So to get to the record option, I swipe down from the top right corner, and there's gonna be a record button here. If you don't see the record button, you can hold anywhere in the space and press the add control and search up for record, and then you can just click on it and it will appear on your control panel. So what you want to do is you press this and press start recording, but right now I am recording for the tutorial, and make sure to have the microphone off. After you got the video that you recorded, you can go back to Vibely. For this case, I'm just going to choose the extract from video. After that, you choose the video that you recorded. So this is the first look that the preset you have, and of course we're going to modify it to make it look like the audio visualizer I made in the gaming background. Okay, I forgot to mention that you should set the orientation to landscape. So what you want to do here is to go to templates below here. After that, you want to scroll down until you see this option, which is the default option. Now, on the three icons on the right hand side, we want to select the logo here and delete it. Just follow as I delete all of this layer. Make sure to not delete the waveform layer. This is the layer that we'll be using. Alright, after that, we want to choose the background option down here. And what I usually do, I pick the black color, or you can just choose any color that you're gonna use to chroma key this, or green screen it. But in this case, I'm just gonna use black because it works fine for me. And let's just try to play the video first, and this is what we have. Okay, so of course, this still needs some improvement. So let's just click on the audio waveform on the right side there. When we get here, you will see a lot of options that is very customizable for the audio spectrum. So what you want to do first is press the AB option on the side section. So that makes it that the audio spectrum goes on both sides. And then you mess around with the spectrum height depending on how you like it. In this case, I'm just going to try it out because I want to make sure if it looks good. And also mess around with the frame size, which it resizes all the audio spectrum. Make sure to not make it too big because it will cover up the whole spectrum. In this case, I think 700 pixels is fine. There's also a customizable option that you can use here, which is the display option. There is bars, lines, solid, and dots. You can choose either of these, but in this case, I'm just going to use bars. You can also change the colors too, but in this case, I'm just going to choose white. And there's going to be a lot of more options that you can mess around here, but in this case, I'm just going to make it look like this, and we just need to change the frequency range here. Depending on my liking, the frequency range, I will set it to minimum on 17 Hz and maximum on the 480 Hz. After those settings, this is what we have. You can either just set it to like this and then be this your final project for the video spectrum, or you can just set it again, which I would like to set the glow to 0, or 1 pixels. You can also customize the bands here, which is it provides all the bars that it has on the audio spectrum. In this case, I think I'm going to have it on 40. You can also customize the thickness here. So what settings that I specifically use in the Gaming background, I use the spectrum height to all the way to 100%. So it has the bars to bounce up whenever the beats go. So it makes it looks very bouncy. So yeah, after you're happy with the result of the audio spectrum, you can go ahead to press more on this option and press export. Now, as what I said, there's limitations for the free version. You cannot choose the 60 frames per second because it requires with the pro version. And what's good about this, that in the free version, you get no watermark, which that is one of the best thing that you can have here. You can also set the resolution to 1080p, which is very good. I can say that the developer is very generous here. So yeah, after you have the settings, you can just click export and wait for it to export. After that, it's done. Now, of course, that you want to put the audio spectrum on your video, and in this case, I'm going to be using Alight Motion. You can get this app on either App Store and Play Store. So when you arrive to Alight Motion, as always, just press the plus button and then set the quality that you like. I will set it to 1080p and 30 fps. Let's just set the background to anything you want. I'm just going to choose black in this case. Alright, so let's just add this audio spectrum here. We're gonna add a new layer on the media section, which is the video that we exported. Now we're going to press the plus button. Oh yeah, also you probably may be wondering why is my user interface is very different from all of you. Probably because more of a percentage of you guys use Alight Motion on your phone, while I'm using this on my iPad. Alright, after you added your layer, you can just scale this up a bit until it fits the whole thing. Now you will have this. Alright, so we want to make the background transparent, right? Because if it's not transparent and we put a layer behind this, it will not be visible because this has a black background in the video. So we need to go to the effects tab, add an effect, and it's going to be called chroma key. Now in the settings, we want to choose the key color and choose it black. In this case, I'm using the black color. So I'll be choosing the black color. And after that, pretty much we're done. Now it has a transparent background that you can mess around with it, which I can show you right here that I'm moving around the layer behind this and it is pretty much visible. You can also tweak a bit on the threshold because there could be an occurrence that you can still see the black color on the background. But yeah, this is pretty much done. So what I specifically did on the Gaming background, the audio spectrum is actually vertical. So how I did that is by going to the move and transform tab. You want to go to the rotate section, make it to minus 90 degrees, I think. And for the scale, you want to scale it down so it's visible. And you can just move it right here, which is what I did with the Gaming background. And there you have it. So yeah, I think that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys find this helpful, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.